When we talk about superfoods, the conversation usually drifts toward exotic fruits, rare seeds, or expensive powders. People spend money on spirulina, goji berries, or imported supplements, hoping to boost their energy and health. But what if I told you that one of the most nutrient-dense foods in the world is not exotic at all? It's right there in the butcher's section of your local supermarket, often ignored, often dismissed, and usually very cheap. I'm talking about beef liver, a food that has been valued for centuries, praised by doctors, and relied upon by athletes, yet today it's mostly forgotten in modern kitchens. Beef liver is unlike almost any other cut of meat. While a steak gives you protein and some iron, liver is on a whole other level. Nutritionists often call it nature's multivitamin, and for good reason. A modest serving, just 100 grams, about the size of your palm, provides more nutrients than most people get in an entire day. Think about that. With one portion, you could easily cover huge portions of your daily vitamin and mineral needs. Let's take a closer look. That serving delivers over 1,000% of your daily vitamin A requirement, an astonishing amount. Vitamin A is crucial for vision, especially night vision, but it also protects the skin, supports the immune system, and helps your body fight infections. Deficiency in vitamin A can lead to fatigue, poor eyesight, and even serious health issues. Beef liver doesn't just cover your needs, it floods your system with what it craves. Then there's vitamin B12, another superstar. B12 is essential for red blood cell formation, nerve function, and brain health. Many people, especially vegetarians and older adults, are deficient in B12, leading to weakness, brain fog, and even depression. Just a small piece of beef liver gives you several times the recommended daily intake of B12, making it one of the richest natural sources on Earth. Beef liver is also packed with hemi-iron, the type of iron most easily absorbed by the human body. This is particularly important for anyone prone to anemia, fatigue, or weakness. While plant sources of iron are good, they don't absorb nearly as efficiently. Liver gives you a powerful shot of energy-building iron that your body can actually use. And the list doesn't stop there. You'll find high levels of riboflavin, B2, niacin, B3, folate, B9, copper, zinc, and selenium. Selenium acts as an antioxidant, protecting your cells from damage. Copper plays a role in collagen formation, bone strength, and iron absorption. Zinc supports the immune system and helps wounds heal. Folate is critical for DNA synthesis and cell repair. In short, this single food packs in an astonishing variety of nutrients that most people struggle to get from their daily diet. This is why, historically, beef liver has been so valued. In many ancient cultures, organ meats were considered sacred. Hunters would often eat the liver of an animal first, believing it contained the life force and strength of that creature. In traditional Chinese medicine, liver was used to nourish the blood and improve vitality. Even in the early 20th century, before modern supplements were invented, doctors prescribed beef liver to treat anemia, fatigue, and malnutrition. It was so effective that liver extracts were once considered cutting-edge medicine. But somewhere along the way, beef liver lost its place at the table. Maybe it's the strong flavor, maybe it's the rise of processed foods and the preference for mild, tender cuts like chicken breast. Or maybe it's simply the fact that organ meats fell out of fashion as diets became more commercialized. Today, beef liver is often overlooked or avoided, even though it remains one of the most nutrient-packed foods available. Of course, like any food, beef liver isn't perfect. Its very richness can be a double-edged sword. That incredible amount of vitamin A, for example, can actually be dangerous if consumed in excess. Vitamin A toxicity is real, and it can cause headaches, joint pain, and even liver damage if you eat huge amounts too often. That's why moderation is key. You don't need to eat beef liver every day to benefit. Once or twice a week is more than enough to provide everything your body needs without going overboard. Another downside is the taste. Let's be honest, beef liver has a strong, bold flavor that isn't for everyone. It's earthy, metallic, and intense. But with the right preparation, that taste can be mellowed, balanced, and even transformed into something delicious. The secret is in the cooking. The biggest mistake people make with beef liver is overcooking it. Left too long in the pan, liver becomes tough, dry, and bitter. But if you cook it gently, it's tender, juicy, and surprisingly enjoyable. A classic preparation is liver and onions. Thinly sliced liver is quickly seared in butter or oil, then topped with caramelized onions. The sweetness of the onions balances the richness of the liver, creating a dish that has comfort food status in many cultures. Another trick is soaking the liver before cooking. Letting it sit in milk, lemon juice, or vinegar for 30 minutes helps to soften the texture and reduce the strong flavor. After that, it's ready for frying, sautéing, or even blending into ground beef dishes. Many chefs recommend mixing small amounts of liver into meatballs, burgers, or stews to boost nutrition without overwhelming the dish. And then, of course, there's pâté, the luxurious creamy spread made from liver, butter, garlic, and herbs. Spread on toasted bread, it turns liver into a gourmet experience, rich and indulgent, yet incredibly nutritious. In French cuisine, pâté and foie gras are prized delicacies. It's proof that with the right preparation, liver isn't just healthy, it can be elegant. Here is a simple recipe you can try at home. Start by slicing the liver thin and soaking it in milk for half an hour. Heat a pan with butter, add sliced onions, and cook until they turn golden and sweet. Remove the onions, sear the liver slices for just 2 or 3 minutes per side, season with salt and pepper, and serve with the onions on top. The result? A meal that's quick, affordable, and packed with nutrients your body will thank you for. The beauty of beef liver is not only in its nutritional power, but also in its accessibility. Unlike many so-called superfoods that cost a fortune, beef liver is inexpensive and widely available. While people spend hundreds of dollars on supplements, powders, and trendy foods, liver quietly delivers more, at a fraction of the cost. It's proof that sometimes the best solutions aren't found in health food stores, but in traditional, humble ingredients that our ancestors valued for centuries. So why should you consider adding beef liver to your diet? Because it's one of the most efficient, cost-effective, and powerful foods you can eat. It provides energy, supports brain health, strengthens immunity, and replenishes the nutrients so many people are lacking today. And while it may challenge your taste buds at first, with the right preparation, it can become a dish you actually look forward to. Think of it this way. In a world where people are chasing miracle supplements, the real miracle might just be sitting quietly in your butcher's display. Beef liver doesn't need fancy marketing or exotic names. It's simple, it's powerful, and it works. Next time you're shopping and your eyes pass over that package of beef liver, don't ignore it. Pick it up, take it home, try it for yourself, because sometimes the foods we overlook are the very ones that can change our health the most. Beef liver may not look glamorous, but it's one of the strongest allies you can have for vitality, strength, and long-lasting wellness.